Hello, everybody. That song was like just the right amount of time. Happy Thursday, y'all. Okie dokie. Oh god, I spilled water on my desk. Get in my keyboard or anything, but it's like definitely moist. Anyway, let me click into the game. Oh, it's so loud. I have it capped, so it's never too loud for you, but boy was that loud for me. Welcome on back to stream. Happy Thursday, everybody. It is a variety night. We're starting a new game. For which I mean, one we've played the demo before, like last year, I think is when we did the demo for Chicken Police into the Hive. I got a hankering to play this game because we did in the recent Next Fest, we played the demo for Moses and Plato, which is kind of a spin-off game in the same universe. And I was like, I should really play this one. If they have a spin-off game coming off, I need to out. I need to play this one. So here we are, ready to go. I still haven't totally achieved everything that there is to do in the first game, but that's okay. I'm in no rush. I'm just here to vibe and hang out with y'all and enjoy a little dip into the Hive. I do wish there was an arachnophobia setting for this game because there are spooters. So, arachnophobia warning for y'all. If you don't like spiders, there's gonna be times when you may need to look away, and that's okay. All right. Well, shall we? Let's start. The Wild Gentlemen present.
This whole madness started with this petty little affair. Petty to the one who reads it in the paper. Less petty to the one who's getting shot. Clawville. The city of opportunity, the city of dreams, a bastion of tolerance and equality, a genuine shithole. You know, truth is a weird dame. No matter how loyal you are to her, she'll cheat on you in the end. The question is, are you gonna stay by her side? And if you do, what price are you willing to pay?
I needed a drink. I needed a lot of life insurance. I needed a vacation. I needed a home in the country. What I had was a coat, a hat, and a gun. I put them on and went out of the room. Raymond Chandler, farewell, my lovely. I'm excited. It's been a bit since we played the demo, so I don't totally remember what happens. It did skip around a bit too. Ooh, color.
Face down on the ground. Insects may breathe through holes, but this guy had way more than he needed. Probably escaped from the Hive. Was he being chased, or just happened to be in the wrong neighborhood? Who knows? I'm a detective. Those are the questions I should be answering. But I knew there would be no answers in this case. In fact, there would be no case either. Simply because the victim was what he was. There is a form of racism in Clawville. Everybody is an animal. Different kinds of animals. There's predators and prey types. And then there's the insects that neither of them like. It's a harsh world out there. And unlike the first game, we've got Technicolor, which is pretty cool.
A fly.
Ah, Dr. Bubo.
Really? Thank goodness you can see in the dark, old owl. Where would we be without you? By the way, what are you doing here? You don't work for us anymore.
This is the third time you called me back from my little hole, boys. You must be desperate.
I'll admit right now, I do also have an ulterior motive for playing this game as well. I was gonna play it eventually, but I wasn't planning for like maybe another couple months originally. I was thinking to do it after Yakuza 2, but I ended up wanting to do it now because of Moses and Plato. But I wanted to play it soon anyway, because I'm trying to check it out and see if you haven't played the first game, is it safe to play the second game and not get too confused? So that's one thing we're going to be keeping an eye out for, and so far I think we're okay.
May the great wild ones protect us if we've sunk this low.
Ooh, very funny. So, you want some facts?
Sure, let's get started.
His name was Novak, according to his papers, but almost certainly an alias.
Pretty likely. Just another fugitive from the Hive, huh?
Who knows?
Whoo!
All right, I'll snoop around a little, then we'll talk.
I can't wait.
And no drinking on duty, okay?
On duty? Ha! I'm not a cop nor a doctor anymore. If you need me, make peace with how I work.
As a drunk?
Oh, feathery heavens, Doc. Relax. I can see you're having a bad night.
Bad? Why, is there another kind?
Clucking furry hell. I don't need this. So, a few sketchy facts about the victim are never enough. I had to snoop around, see if I could find anything useful. Even if I knew there would be no file on the poor bastard, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
Alright, that tells me points of interest. That's my briefcase. I got nothing in it right now. Martin McChicken. Chicken. Gallus domesticus. Oh, Marty, it's our partner. Marty has been my partner for over 10 years, and even that time hasn't been long enough for him to really grow up. He's a crazy rooster, but without him, I probably wouldn't be alive. He's saved my feathery ass many times, yet for a long time, he felt like a colossal weight around my neck. But today, to be honest, I'd have a hard time imagining working without him. He's my big, white, feather-filled conscience. Dr. Reginald B. Bubo, Eagle Owl, Bubo. What a name. He used to work for the PD himself as a coroner. Now he only has a private practice, and that is illegal too. He sews up off-duty cops and sometimes even thugs if he's paid well enough, either with money or favors. The old fellow once had a good heart, but time has buried it deep beneath his rickety bones. Sonny's flat. My flat, which is also kind of my office. It's actually just a suite at the Atlas Hotel, a now run-down part of town, courtesy of my friend Lewis. I was about to stay only for a week, but that was years ago. Clawville is an independent city-state, a bustling metropolis, and the seat of the Clawville colonial empire. It is a constitutional monarchy with King Hector III, the Fox King, as its ruler. The city has a 1,000-year history and has long been renowned for its principles of acceptance, tolerance, diversity, and peaceful coexistence. Unfortunately, these are just empty words, and the city's struggling to survive while having to face enemies from within and without. Okay, good. So there's a good amount of background, so I feel like, so far, if you don't know the history, you can kind of get a feel for what's going on and like the situation that we found ourselves in. The Chicken Police are the legendary detective duo Santino Featherland and Marty McChicken, are known as the Chicken Police. The culmination of their nearly 2-decade career together was the takedown of the Westler Empire 3 years ago. While the name Chicken Police still has a ring to it, the two roosters are tired of playing the leading role. Perhaps it's time to hand their spot over to someone else? Hive is a fenced-off quarter on the outskirts of Clawville. It was originally an integral part of the city, but after the Segregation Act, the area was fenced off. Today, insects are rarely seen anywhere but the Hive. This place is also known simply as the Ghetto or Roach Town. Alright, let's have ourselves a little look-see. Clawville.
Another wonderful night in the City of Colors. Unless you're a cop. Or a dead fly, for that matter. The Times River. How much dark filth has its waters washed away? Swimming is not recommended. The poor dope crashed right next to a police booth. How ironic.
That is ironic.
A lonely field patrol. He doesn't seem very concerned about the case.
I was trying to figure out if that was 1 or 2 dots. It's just 1.
The car crashed into the post. That was not the cause of death, but it probably helped to make it quicker and more dramatic, too.
I don't see anything else. I guess I gotta talk to Bubo now.
Bubo was once a famous coroner, but unfortunately he drank too much, and some organs also mysteriously disappeared during his practice.
Ooh. Talk to me, Bubo.
What? Ah, it's you again. Have you looked around already?
Not quite yet.
Boo-hoo. Then get on with it and leave me alone, will you? I'm thinking.
I also snore while I'm thinking.
Optional ask. Okay. What's up, Doc?
What's up with you nowadays, old owl?
Nothing much. I just exist. Alone.
Alone? Well, what about dear Nurse Ursula?
She moved on. She's with the Furies now, if you must know.
The Furies? You mean the
hooker gang. That's the one.
Oh, Cluck. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, sonny boy. Life's a jerk.
And being an even bigger jerk can help a lot, huh?
As you say, sonny boy. As you say.
What else is there for us to look at? The Furies. Furies are a gang of manly prostitutes based in the once famous Red Lighthouse, the sweltering Nile, once led by the legendary Madame Zewas. Zivus? I don't remember how to say that. Nicknamed the Mother of the City. But she has recently disappeared, and now no one knows who is running the criminal organization. The organization is also known by some as the 12 Sisters, allegedly because it originally had 12 founding members. We're now talking about a much larger criminal organization.
Nice piece of metal. Too good for a down-and-out like you, buddy. Probably stolen. But I don't want to jump to conclusions. Nice piece of metal. Where the hell is my partner? I don't know what I'll do with it, but since I've already picked it up, I might as well check it out.
I picked up a dead arm. Or an arm. Of a dead man.
The alleged Novak. As far as I can see, he has at least 6 or 7 holes in his body.
Might as well look at it. The arm of a poor, unfortunate fly. Somebody ripped it out. Seems to have been ripped out by the stump. What kind of animal would do such a thing? .9mm
cartridge cases. They can come from either a machine gun or a pistol. They've all cooled down. Who knows when? They don't tell me much. Some of his legs were removed. That's, kind of odd. Maybe some kind of message?
That is pretty weird, yeah.
They say the old river knows everything, but she's a secretive dame. They say the old river help is at arm's reach. That is, if you still have arms. Good work, milady. Sweet dreams.
All right, talk to me.
Expect your report by tomorrow morning, Doc.
Phew, I can report now. Cause of death, shot dead 7 times. Probably with a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. Although that's not for me to say. That's for ballistics.
Those 2 dumb hyenas don't give a shit about this, and you know that. So, that's it? Case closed?
Honestly, I don't think they'll ever open a file on the poor bug to begin with.
Yeah, you got a point there, Doc. Well,
I'll let it
I'm gonna
autoplay.
take another look
It's
around.
easier. New last topic? Hell yeah. What's next?
So, what next?
When you're done here, I'm going home. They'll let me know if they need a proper autopsy.
It's a clucking circus.
All the world's a circus, and all the men and women merely clowns. But we have to give the impression that we're on the case.
Maybe I'll talk to the boss about it.
Ooh, the hell you will.
Yeah, you're probably right. Where the hell is my...
Where is my partner?
I expect your report, but...
Ooh, honestly.
Yeah,
Huh. What else can I
I
do?
can smell the booze from here, Doc. You need a strong coffee. Me too, for that matter.
What else can I look at? I don't know why I swallowed the fly. Oh! Hello? Miss Bloom. Samantha Orchids. Did I take that? No, I didn't. What am I doing now?
They've all cooled. Sweet dreams, buddy.
Sweet dreams indeed, buddy. Got a smoking hood.
Sweet dreams, but where the hell is my
Where is he?
help? Is at arms. They say the old. Where the hell? Where the hell?
Well, now what's I do? You can't be telling me I'm stuck already.
I can smell the. I expect you.
Ooh.
Nice piece of metal. They say the old.
Bro, I don't know what else I can click on, though.
Where the hell?
Where the hells are ya, Marty? I literally don't see anything else to click on.
Sweet dreams.
Do I need to look more at the arm, maybe?
So, what about the severed legs?
Are you bird-brained? Stop waving that thing around.
You're a coroner. You're used to this sort of thing, aren't you?
Everything has its time and place, boy.
Can you tell me anything useful about it or not?
The arms were carefully and individually plucked out, but only after death.
Oh.
You think so?
I'm sure of it. No sign of a struggle. Even his suit was barely wrinkled. Tearing off an insect's limbs isn't so easy. He would have struggled if he was still alive.
You could have been a detective, Doc. Not a good one, but a detective.
Thanks. I got enough misery of my own.
Well, I guess I won't see you at the station.
That's right. You won't. I'm only going there if they take me in handcuffs.
I can help with that.
I'm scared.
So, that's our cue?
Adieu, Mr. Novak. Or whatever your name is.
I didn't know you spoke insect.
Just a few words. I had a ladybug girlfriend before the Hive closed.
Wow.
Don't want to know about that.
Oh, but it's such a juicy story. There's a lot of bang bang and some kissing in it.
Enough,
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Big stupid bird. I always hated you.
What did you say?
Who, me?
Not you, Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Boobo. Hey, what are you doing here?
Boss? Is there a problem? You look pale. Like all the color's just gone out of you. Although, now that I say that out loud, it's like the whole world has lost its color.
Oh, no. I'm not dreaming all this, am I? It's not a bloody clucking dream, is it?
You tell me, boss. You're the famous detective.
Oh, this is just a clucking nightmare.
Actually, this is more like a game.
Hey, don't ruin the whole thing.
Wow.
Enough.
They just fucking fourth walled me.
That old case with Boobo. And then Marty showing up. What the hell was that supposed to mean? Yeah, relax, old bird. You were dreaming. But she's not a dream. Who the heck is she? Oh, cluck. I've got a terrible headache. And even worse, deja vu. Well, I hope she's not hiding a revolver under that pretty little cloak of hers. Because if she is, I won't be able to stop her. Oh, cluck. Is my doorbell broken again?
I'm sorry. I had to sneak in unnoticed.
So you're the sneaky type, huh? I'll make a note of that. But feel free to sneak back out.
I can't do that.
Here we go again.
I need to make sure you're gonna help me.
Lady, listen. I don't even know who you are or what this is about.
Promise me.
Okay, I promise I'll listen to you. Just calm down.
Good. I believe you.
Splendid. Now, let's start at the beginning. You know I just installed the new lock on my door. How did you get in?
What do you mean, how? The door was wide open.
Is that so? Jeez. In that case, of course, make yourself at home. Do you always go through any open door you see?
I didn't intend to.
Look, ma'am, I can't stress this enough. I don't do private cases. I'm not your average gumshoe detective. Yeah, it's about time I wrote that on the door.
You have to understand, no one can help me but you. Only the chicken police. I heard about your last case.
That was 3
and-
years ago,
Can't
lady.
imagine how many times I've heard this, and I'm getting really tired of it.
All I'm asking is that you listen to me, nothing else. After that, if you still feel you're not interested, I'll leave and you'll never see me again.
Well, that's a bargain, but before we start, can I see your face? I don't like talking to dark silhouettes.
Oh, of course. Forgive me. And don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
You are a mantis.
It's your clucking luck, old bird. A woman from the darkest depths of the city. From the Hive with love. If we're gonna start, let's start with a kick in the gut, right? Sure, why not?
My badge. My badge, proof that I still belong somewhere, even if I'm not welcome. Featherland Santino, badge 242 G1. Department, Predatory. Clawville Police Department. 917563, Predatory Division. Detective something, First Inspector. Badge authenticated by Captain Lucas Wilford Bloodboil. Clawville Police. Strength, honor, and unity. I can now travel. Who is this stranger? I better find out soon who this uninvited visitor is. Settings, hold on. Oh, where's my color option? Didn't the demo have options to put, like, color? Okay. Yeah, chromatic aberration. Oh, okay. Maybe it's only like a sometimes thing and only in the demo they gave it to you all the time. Which is kind of neat.
Clawville. Like a stray cat. She may look miserable, but if you go too close to her, she can still get her claws into you. Like a string stretched to the breaking point. But who will play the last note? Like a string. I don't have time for this. I need to find out what this broad wants from me first. I don't have time. There's only a few days to go. I'll untangle everything, tie up the loose ends, and head for the wilds.
Are we trying to move?
But will I really do it? Can I really leave this damn place? All the cigarettes in the world. I haven't smoked since a certain cat lady stopped by and gave me a box of matches. Strange story, but this pile's still here, like a monument. A monument to a smokier but happier life. The last in a series of chicken police novels.
Pulp
It's
garbage?
trash, but I felt I had to keep it.
Yeah, it does say pulp garbage.
Don't be sentimental.
Smile.
Of course I blinked, like a first-class schmuck. Marty, on the other hand, looks like someone from the front page of the Weekly Copper. Marty insisted I put it on my desk. Crazy kid.
You do be a crazy kid.
What's up, buddy? Everything all right? Oh, damn. I'm starting to sound like Marty.
Marty loves his guns. Oh, I picked up my gun. My gun. A metal extension of my soul. It's cold and sometimes deadly, though quite imprecise. Just like me. Unlocked a secret clue. This piece of metal was given to me by Molly, my ex-wife. One of the last mementos I still have from her. The wilderness. We call the whole world, the whole planet, where the civilization of intelligent animals lives and flourishes, the wilderness. In the old days, it was called the kingdom, or animal kingdom. Today, it is more commonly referred to as the globe, although the wilderness is certainly the most used name, either when referring to the planet as a place, or to an animal civilization as a whole.
I could retire any day now. It's up to me. Even my boss would be happy. So why am I still here? Good clucking question. That's it. Off to the wilderness. What's holding me back?
Miss Freebird, Month of Freedom. Be sure I'm not collecting these somewhere.
Since my bedroom has been a hazardous area for some time, I use this sorry sofa as a bed. Since my bedroom has been a...
That's rough, buddy.
Bad dreams and sleepless nights, and the smell of a chicken coop. Cigarette butts, bottles, ash, and dust. And dirty socks. That's me summed up.
Oof. You need someone to clean up after you.
My
Molly.
ex-wife, Molly. I've packed up all the other pictures already, but this... Well, I'll leave this for the ghosts. They deserve each other. It's as if I'm afraid of finding something behind it. A secret note, maybe. Yeah, the dust can eat it for all I care.
Are we gonna find a secret note there later? Because that'll be real funny. Blank spots.
Things will end. All things. Let that be a comforting thought, old bird. I stare at blank spots on the wall. Oh, what the cluck is wrong with me?
What the clock? Okay, I think the only thing left to do is talk to her. Or... Hi, keep out. Blaville. Altera. The two-headed continent of Altera is only the second largest of three major continents of the wilderness, but it is home to some of the most advanced and influential countries in the world, such as Nautica, Stavonia, Averia, and of course the center of the Clawville colonial empire, the city of Clawville itself. Alright, who are you, strange woman?
This woman, in this neighborhood, she must have made a very long and dangerous journey from the Hive to here. It always starts like that, doesn't it? A dame with a trembling voice, a mysterious case, then comes the inevitable shitstorm. Can't wait.
I mean, that's how it started last time, didn't it?
You know it was very dangerous for you to come here. For, you know, someone like you.
Because I'm an insect?
Yep.
Yes, I know.
So what has brought you all the way from the Hive, Miss,
Melandra Mantidea. And yes, I am indeed from the Hive. I see that doesn't surprise you.
Let's just say we don't really see your people outside the Hive these days, sweetheart.
You have no idea what it's like to live there.
I've been to the Hive more than once. Although I admit the last time wasn't yesterday.
Things are getting worse every day. But that's not why I'm here.
I guessed as much.
Well, I'm going to get to the point. My husband is missing.
Oh yeah, I know that one. No offense, but have you looked at the local bars and joints? You know, most of the time...
No, you don't understand. He's... dead.
He ain't a fly, is
Missing
he?
and declared dead.
No, he was already dead when he disappeared.
I'm afraid I'm losing the thread.
That's
and I
kinda
haven't
weird.
Picked it up yet. It must be my age. So, how was this again?
You might want to sit down for this.
Listen, sweetheart, let's not drag this out, because the curiosity is killing me. And my lower back, too.
Oh yeah, mine too. I've been thinking about ordering a thing to help with that. Alright, let's look at our journal here. Melandra mantidea, praying mantis, mantis religosa. A mysterious insect lady who paid me a visit to brighten up my boring weekdays. Not that way, but rather with a case too mysterious not to take. One day my good heart will make me bite the dust. Melandra is not only a strong woman, but she is also a very tenacious one. Most people would have backed out long ago, but she is determined to find the body snatchers. Body snatchers is a pretty weird case, yeah, I would say. I would agree.
Why in the middle of the night, sweetheart? Don't you think it's a little, unsafe?
Unsafe? Believe me, Mr. Featherland, as it is now, if anyone sees an insect outside the hive in broad daylight...
Yeah, I guess that's worse.
Now you can see how important this is to me.
You must be very desperate.
Just one sparkle. Many believe that all it takes is a small spark to turn the Hive's small riots into a real major uprising. Given the city's current fragile state, this could be disastrous. With the memory of the previous great fire still fresh in the minds of Clawville residents, panic is almost palpable in the air. Everyone is waiting to see when that spark will fly. Snatching? I should try Hideo Kojima's Snatcher? What do you mean? What snatching? Oh, the body snatching? Does he have a body snatcher? Because that's awkward.
So, are you ready? I'd like to dig a little deeper. It's not too painful, most of the time.
Go on. That's why I'm here, Mr. Featherland.
I guess it's time to do the investigation prodding. Made a game that involved body snatching? Oh.
Melandra dared to come here alone, so she's a strong and
Vision all with
upright
minigames?
gal.
Oh, okay.
Breaking her certainly won't be easy, but maybe she'll open up to me if I approach her gently. Break or open. Either way could lead to success, as long as I don't fall flat on my face.
Good cop or bad cop?
Let's start at the beginning. With your husband.
Milo Masterson.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Masterson? You mean you didn't take your husband's name?
Don't get me wrong, I loved him very much. But in our family, women don't usually do that. It's our way of keeping more of our independence.
She is a praying mantis. They hold the pants. Melandra dared to come here when alone, so she's strong and an upright gal. Breaking her certainly won't be easy, but maybe she'll open up to me if I approach her gently. Oh right, that's what we just read out. When exactly did your husband die? You knew how dangerous it was to come here, but did it anyway. Why would you be that reckless? Alone against the whole world? What about the police? You want to avoid them for some reason? Approach her gently. When did he die?
When exactly did your husband die?
A week and a half ago.
And when did you discover that his body was missing?
3 days ago.
And what's happened since then?
I tried to convince myself to come here.
I see you succeeded.
Lucky me.
You know, the last dame in distress who came to me ended up in a pretty bad way.
I'm not your typical shy housewife type. Mr.
Yeah, that was she.
I'll fight my own battles if I have to. But I'll also admit when I'm not up to the task.
No, that's a really useful quality. I envy you.
You don't often admit when you need help, do you?
You nailed it, sweet chops. But let's talk about you.
Alright, I got a little +10 there. Tell me, Toots, were you alone when you found the body? Did your husband have any dirty secrets? Gently, can you tell me what your husband died
Can
of?
you tell me what your husband died of?
Poisoning.
You mean being poisoned?
No, nothing like that. It's just, you know, the water in our area is often contaminated. Sometimes it's seriously polluted, and food often arrives moldy or rotten. You know, as they say, the road to the Hive is long.
Has anyone investigated this poisoning?
Not that I know of. No official report was ever filed. There was no autopsy, no police investigation. We just buried him. It's what we do usually.
Clucking hell.
I'm a little surprised that you're upset about it, but I'm glad. That's how I know I'm in the right place.
Ooh, that's gotta get me points. Yeah, plus 20? Hells yeah. Can you tell me what a typical day was like for your husband? But I get the feeling that your husband was up to some monkey business. You're hiding something, babe. Tell me, did your husband have any dubious affairs? Let's go with the typical day, because that's gentle, I think.
Can you tell me what a typical day was like for your husband?
He worked in a textile factory.
I'm also surprised she didn't off him because she's a praying mantis.
Came straight home after work. We spent the evening together, rinse and repeat. But then he lost his job.
And Milo changed?
More like everything changed. The factory was replaced by a new meat substitute plant. You know, the one that makes those horrible fake meat products. Milo couldn't continue working, so he looked for anything else.
Anything else?
He shined shoes when he had to, ran errands, but nothing lasted long. Then he met a strange guy who pretended to be a private detective, but he looked more like a tramp.
Wait a minute. One of those antlered guys? I mean, a stag beetle?
You know him.
Frank Half-Armed Castellini. Oh, yeah. I know him. He was the only insect in the academy. Then, not long before the Segregation Act, he got bounced from the force.
Ooh.
Out for a while, all kinds of courier work. But he soon left him. He always said Frankie's a troublemaker.
Well, I can back you up on that.
Oh, I got a plus 10. Cool. Man, well, wait a minute. Why didn't you go to Frank instead of me?
Well, wait a minute. Why didn't you go to Frank instead of me?
This Frank was a strange, creepy guy. Scattered, dirty, like a bum.
I knew Frank a long time ago. He's a strange one, all right. But he's an exceptional detective.
I'm sure he is, Mr. Featherland, but I still wasn't happy about Milo hanging around him.
Afraid he'd be dragged into some murky business.
I was almost sure of it. I felt it in my antennae. I often sense things like that.
Is that why you came to me? You want me to look into Frank?
I want you to find out what happened to my husband's body. That's all I want. Nothing more, nothing less.
Alright, that was pretty neutral. What kind of personality was Milo? How would you describe him in a few words? Yeah, very captivating lady. Was her husband jealous? Why are you doing this? We said gentle, so we're gonna keep going with gentle. What kind of personality was he?
What kind of personality was Milo? How would you describe him in a few words?
Calm, patient, devoted.
You really loved him, didn't you?
I love him even now, Mr. Featherland.
Well, then your husband was a lucky man.
Thank you.
Plus 10, hell yeah. Did he tell you exactly what he did for Frank? You're still not saying anything, why don't you just spit it out? Did you visit your husband often after his death? Did you visit him often? I feel like is the gentler answer, but I also really want to know that one. I don't think she probably doesn't know. Doesn't sound like that he is super open about that.
Did you visit your husband often after his death?
I went to see his grave every day until his body disappeared.
Tell me exactly what you saw there.
As far as I can judge, it was a meticulous job. It didn't look like the work of simple vandals.
I believe that insects prefer cremation. How come you don't?
We didn't follow the Great Light, Mr. Featherland. Well, not on paper, to be precise.
What do you mean?
Some of the insects try to better integrate into animal society by abandoning old insect habits. They abandon traditions, religion, language.
Did your husband agree with that?
No, but it was a sacrifice that many of us had to make. You know, that's why I was able to work downtown for a while.
Until the Segregation Act.
Exactly.
Ooh, that was neutral. Are you a religious insect? This is your last chance to tell me exactly why exactly are you here? Do you really feel like it's worth risking your own life? Are you a religious insect?
Tell me, are you a religious insect?
I was raised religious, yes, but we don't follow the Great Light, Mr. Featherland.
How do you mean?
You see, old insect habits are conspicuous, and many try to fit in by abandoning them and adopting animal customs or religion instead.
How did Milo feel about that? Did he support this spiritual separation?
Actually, I wouldn't have supported it either if I didn't have to. But this way, I had the chance to work in town for a while as a secretary. I can't do that anymore, religion or no religion.
Because of the Segregation Act.
As you say, Mr. Featherland.
Okay, that was a +10. I'm happy to involve my colleagues in this. I am a cop after all. Give me one reason why I should care about this. Let's be gentle still.
Listen, I'm happy to involve my colleagues in this. I am a cop after all.
You're threatening me.
I sense you're still withholding important information, Missy, which I don't like. My office, my
Oh, I guess this was not-
So what's the deal?
I guess this wasn't gentle.
Talking straight or what?
Maybe you're right. I wasn't exactly clear and concise. My husband wasn't murdered, but his body was taken, and I have an idea who might be behind it.
At last, we're getting somewhere.
Before the segregation law, Milo got me a job in town, in the Ratwell district, to be exact.
Who helped him? Even before the law, it was hard for an insect to get a job outside the hive.
That's right. Milo had some business with a rather shady character, but I don't know what the deal was.
Who was this guy?
I don't know. I swear to the light. I never found out.
Really? Well, I guess we'll see. I'll look into it. So, you've been looking into this all on your own?
I had no choice. I searched the cemetery, but I didn't find a soul. There's an old bug working there. His name's Uncle Joe, kind of a local legend. Almost everybody knows him. He didn't see anything, but he couldn't have seen much because he was drunk as a skunk.
I guess the police didn't bother to question him.
The police? Please.
Have others disappeared from the cemetery, or just your husband?
His was actually the third, and then 3 others went missing, as I heard.
Wow.
You say 6 bodies are on the loose?
Don't put it that way. But yes, that's what I know.
And this, Uncle Joe fella, what else do I need to know about him?
When I talked to him, he was scared. I guess he was either beaten or threatened, probably both.
Well, thank you for answering my questions, Missy.
So, the interview, that was it?
You'd better not leave town. Stick around. It's the best thing to do.
So be it, Mr. Featherland.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
We got 5 good cop, 2 neutral, and a bad cop. Managed to get her open up enough to find out what I wanted to know. Melandra's husband wasn't perfect, but he wasn't a troubled character either. He's probably involved in something shady, something also related to Frank and the bodies that went missing from the cemetery. I kind of want to retry it once just to see if we can get a better score.
Melandra dared to come here. Let's start at the beginning.
Okay. Why avoid the police?
The whole world. What about the police?
You know very well that the Clawville police have not dealt with insect matters since they closed off the hive.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Because I am, Mr. Featherland.
Alright, that was neutral. Break or open? I guess I have to pick a direction.
Tell me, Toots, were you alone when you found the body?
I'd just arrived home, and he was in the restroom with a newspaper in his hand. That's where he met his end.
Oh, tough break. Sorry.
Don't be. He loved that place. A few minutes of solitude and peace. And, well, he was home and relatively happy. It was quite a peaceful death. Especially where we come from.
Yeah, I can think of a better way.
Heroic deaths belong to heroic stories. Our story was simple and peaceful. That's why it upsets me that this peace has been disturbed.
I guess you're right. You know, you have a very healthy view of the world.
When you've had almost everything taken away from you, you learn to appreciate the little things.
Once again, you're right.
Huh. Why was he up to monkey
Why do I get the
business?
feeling that your husband was up to some monkey business? You're hiding something, babe.
Even the implication is offensive, Mr. Featherland. There's been no trouble. You know, he's always tried to stay out of it.
But
He worked for a strange man for a while, a sort of private detective. He was a very strange character, you know?
wait a minute. One of those antlered guys? I mean, a stag beetle?
You know him.
Frank Half-Armed Castellini? Oh, yeah. I know him.
That's the same dialogue as before. Why'd you go to Frank?
Wait a minute. Why didn't you go to Frank instead of me?
Okay.
You're a very captivating lady.
Let's try it.
Was your husband jealous?
What's that got to do with his kidnapped body?
Could have a lot to do with it, sweetheart. It's my job to look at things from every possible angle.
Well, you can forget about that angle, detective. I may be an independent woman, but I'm not a slut. I would never cheat on my husband.
Message received, Dollface. Loud and clear. Well, let's look at it another way.
Ooh. More towards bad. Okay. What did he do for Frank?
Did he tell you exactly what he did for Frank?
Never in detail, just that he was a kind of errand boy. He got things from A to B.
Nothing more unusual than that?
One night, he came home really upset. After that, he never went to Frank's again. But he didn't tell me what happened, and I didn't probe.
Well, that's a pity. It could easily have had something to do with his disappearance, and maybe even his death.
Damn, that was the good answer.
This is your last chance, lady. Tell me why exactly are you here?
All I've told you so far is not enough for you.
You dodge my questions like a circus performer. So, are you gonna spill the beans? Why are you here? What do you want from me? Why me?
Look, I think you're right. It's not fair to you.
I'm glad you've noticed.
Actually, Milo was insisting we leave the path of light and abandon our insect traditions. He even got me a job downtown in exchange for a favor.
A favor? To whom?
Some dark figure. I don't know his name, but he seemed very powerful from what I've heard.
So,
We're getting a lot more info, I feel
I
like.
don't know what Milo did in return, but he got me the job. While he was working at the factory, I was secretary to an accountancy firm in Ratwell.
That's a long way from home.
That was before the Segregation Act. Back then, we were still pretty much free to move around Clawville. But that didn't last long. A month or two and the law was passed. Everything changed.
The doors of the Hive were closed.
And the rest is history.
As you say, Toots.
Alright, Alright, this was the bad cop answer. Let's do it
I'm
again.
happy.
You're threatening.
So you've been looking into this.
I had no choice. I searched the set.
I'm not even. Have others.
His.
You
Don't.
and this.
Okay.
Well,
So.
This is the same as before. Alright.
see, that's what I'm talking about.
It still resulted in 2-star. Okay, I want to try doing.
Melandra
We'll skip the
dead,
dialogue,
let's start.
but I want to do all good. Okay. When did he die?
When exactly did?
Okay, plus 10. What'd he die
Tell
of?
me what you.
All right. Shit, which one was the good one? Was it this one?
Why do I get the?
No, that was the bad one. Shit.
Wait a minute. Why
Is
are
this
you
mute?
doing this?
Is this neutral?
Yes, you're
Are you a jerk or?
maybe a little of both.
My husband's body is more than just a shell.
Yeah, that's neutral. I want to find out what happens if you click all the good answers, but I have to figure out which ones are the good ones first. Was this one good? Yeah, that was good.
Do you really feel it's worth?
Very much so, Mr. Featherland. My husband's body is missing. I wouldn't have wanted a funeral because we should have cremated him in the name of the Great Light, but
But you didn't. Why?
we left the path of the light to better fit in with the.
So you feel it's partly your.
Of course I do. I have a soul.
I think I understand.
Okay, that's the good answer.
Okay.
Look,
That was.
you're saying you don't do private investigations?
Western Empire. Yep,
Because
yep,
of the
yep.
Hive,
Well, so you've been looking into this.
I had no choice.
You see?
Okay,
That's what I'm
so that's
talking about.
better. All right.
Melandra dead. Let's.
I want to know what happens when you click all the good answers. When did he die?
Exactly.
What did he die
Tell me
of?
what you're- Can
What
you
was he
tell me
like?
What a typical.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute.
Why didn't you go to Frank?
What kind of person?
Okay. What do you do for Frank? All right.
Do you really feel it?
Well, give me one good reason I should care.
So you've been looking into this all.
I had no choice.
I guess the.
The police.
Have others.
His was actually the first.
You say sick.
Don't put it that.
And this.
Yeah.
I talk,
Well,
so
you'd better not.
so be it.
All right.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
Maximum points. Perfect. We had to retry it a few times, but we got there. Okay. Wasn't perfect, he wasn't troubled. Bodies went missing to the cemetery. All right, let's
Does this
go.
mean you'll take the case?
Well, if I don't do it, no one will, right?
Not likely.
First, I need to talk to Marty, my partner.
It seems everything they say about you is true.
I hope not. But please don't go anywhere until I get back. I'll look into it, but it'd be extremely dangerous for you to be out there.
I don't want to be a burden, Mr. Featherland.
It would be a much bigger burden if I had to go out and look for you.
Maybe. All right.
He's not wrong.
All right.
That would be
Good.
pretty annoying.
Make yourself, comfortable. Clocking hell. What am I doing? The Hive. I swore to myself I'd never go back to that place. Well, that's me in a nutshell. I stood there like a crumbling old statue. Meanwhile, my doom crept in through the crack beneath the door like cigarette smoke. I could smell it. What can I say? Marty's gonna be over the moon. Ever since the chicken police came back into the spotlight, he's been looking for trouble. Well, if there's one place we can get it, that's the Hive. But first, I have to find that oversized feather pillow.
I bet he still loves his guns. Oh, right. Phone numbers. My notebook with the most important phone numbers in it. Not a secret, but I can't even open it to find out. Oh, Marty's number is 555432. Holy shit. Alright, there's a lot here. There's a lot happening. The Great Light, insects mostly believe in the Great Light, the redemptive light towards which they will fly at the end of their lives and with which they will eventually be united for eternity. Head towards the light! It's a bug zapper, don't worry about it. The Segregation Act was passed after a fatal assassination attempt on an anti-insect politician. While the assassination was indeed carried out by a radical insect group, it is clear that the law was already in the pipeline and was just waiting for the right time to be passed. The law prohibits insects from being outside the hive without permission, and also imposes a night curfew inside the ghetto, although the latter is not enforced as there is almost zero police presence in the hive. Meat substitute. Meat is a new meat substitute product that has been on the market for a few years and is becoming increasingly successful thanks to its low price and yet extremely high quality. However, the identity of the company's founder and owner is a mystery and the subject of constant speculation, as is the question of how a meat substitute can have such a good, almost unmistakable meat taste. Is it because they're using dead bodies? That'd be fucked up. The Clavillian Faith. The Clavillian Faith, also known as the Common Religion, is one of the most widespread beliefs of the wilderness, based on a trinity of gods called the Great Wild Ones, or Wild Gods, namely Hariti, the goddess of creation, Tapti, the lord of destruction, and Vatiti, I don't fucking know how to say that, the gender-neutral spirit of void and silence. The three of them maintain the balance between the never-ending conflict of creation and destruction, forming an eternal, unbreakable order. The most recent high-profile case of chicken police ended with the collapse of the Westler crime empire. While at the time this raised high hopes among the public and brought the detective duo back into the spotlight, it soon became clear that they may have done more harm to the city than good. The gangs that broke away from the Empire have been warring for power ever since, while their rivals have also grown stronger. The police are rapidly losing control, and the city is slowly drifting towards the edge of collapse. The Last Light is a radical religious cult composed largely, almost exclusively, of insects that believes in the power of redemptive fire. Oh shit. Did they start the fire? Clawville's leadership is seriously concerned that they are planning to burn the city to the ground. I would be too. Frank Half-Arm Castellini, Stag Beetle, Lucanus Service. Frank is an old friend and the best private eye in the Hive, perhaps the whole town. Now he may have gotten himself into too much trouble for his own good, which, let's face it, sounds exactly like him. Alright. Viola Masterson's body has disappeared from a cemetery in the Hive. She's almost certain her husband's involved in dirty business, courtesy of her good friend Frank, the Hive's private healer. And all 6 graves were looted from the cemetery in less than 2 weeks. Milo, the corpse, Frank, the private eye, and Uncle Joe, the cemetery caretaker. 3 clues to go on. Donnie McChicken. Time to pick up my partner, Marty. Can we call him? 555432.
Let's see.
Marty, pick up your damn phone.
Nothing. Strange. Marty always answers the phone, no matter how late I call. Maybe he's at the station.
New item secret revealed. PD's number is 555111. All right.
Let's see.
Police Department, how can I help you?
Hey, Mon.
Is that you, Sonny? What's up, Chief?
Is Marty in there?
He's left already. Why?
Nothing. I'll go look for him at home, I guess.
Okay, Boss Bird. But tell me, is everything all right? You sound kind of strange.
Oh, come on, Mon. You know it's never all right.
Just the usual. Well, take care of yourself, okay?
Later, sweetheart.
Thanks,
Bye,
Mon.
Sonny.
She's a sweet bird.
Is there a problem, Mr. Featherland?
No, nothing. Just, my partner.
Look, if this is becoming a problem, then maybe...
No, nothing like that. I'll have to look for him. I'd probably better go see him at home.
I see. Well, then I hope you're successful.
Yeah, me too. I was ready for the big journey around the wilderness. But a mysterious woman in a hood came to ruin everything. Sound familiar? And she came straight from the Hive, fellas, with a case that looked like straight suicide. Did I take it? Clark, yes, because that's me. The perfect schmuck.
That's some graffiti. It's the title! Rah!
The power of the crown has been weakened, and Clawville is on the brink of total collapse. The insects exiled to the Hive are rioting, and the place is ravaged by gang warfare. The city has always crawled with crime and filth, but now it's worse than ever. And what do? I jump right in. Now all I had to do was get Marty, my partner, to back me up. But he strangely refused to pick up the phone. I wonder what could have happened to him.
You can't do this to me. You just can't.
Oh, right. Marty's drunk and got kicked out. I remember that from the demo. That's funny. From the Hive with a love. Ooh! Creator's original version for those who have lost all hope. A brand new color mode because there's still a little hope left. Color me!
What the fluffy, feathery, scaly clucking hell's going on here? Hey, buddy, you all right?
You hear me, honey? That's not how this works. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Hello, Marty.
I've been drinking, right?
You can go noir for the atmosphere or color for
Marty.
Technicolor.
Hey, partner. Hey, buddy. Oh, goddamn featherhead.
Tearing me apart, Laura.
Oh, no chance. I've got to get him out of this state somehow. Ah, my good old Cobbett. He's seen better days. He rattles and clatters, but he won't give up. Remind you of anyone? Just hang in there tonight, pal, and I swear I'll take you to the car wash. I know. But tomorrow, for real.
For real? Oh boy, Mr.
Marty's
Featherland.
beloved Vectra Ball. Pretty cold of Laura to chuck that out, but it might just be useful.
Yoink. Man, she's tossing a lot of shit out there.
It's a tidy little neighborhood and a tidy little house with probably tidy little neighbors. Neighbors who don't deserve this shit show. It's a tidy little neighborhood.
It's the dollhouse. Vector ball. Vector is Marty's favorite sport. Bunch of idiots chase a ball with sticks and knots and then shoot it into baskets. It makes no sense, but my partner's crazy about it. The ball belonged to one of the greatest Vector stars, supposedly. Oh yeah, it's an autograph on there. Marty's Nest, a quiet and tidy little apartment on Harlow Street, one of the city's most livable neighborhoods. My partner Marty and his wife Laura live here. Marty McChicken. What the cluck and cluck? What the hell could have happened to him? He's completely soaked. Somehow I gotta make him come with me, alright.
It's impossible to dislodge him. I have to distract him somehow. He's not gonna talk to me until I get him out of this state.
I'm probably gonna throw the ball at him, but let me try to talk to him first.
He's not gonna talk to me.
Alright. Oops, not look at. Use. Yeet.
Hey, I know you can hear me. Everyone is listening to us. Don't you care?
Get him! Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Hey!
Finally. Good evening, partner.
What the hell, man?
Hey, Marty. Everything okay, buddy?
What? Of course it's you. Who else would it be?
Are you, by any chance, a little tipsy?
You little
Marty?
snackard, my dude.
You just don't cluck at me about drinking here, okay?
I didn't say anything.
Well, don't. Because...
Listen, Marty. All this stuff here. Yeah, Laura she didn't throw you out, did she?
What? Me? Ha! I can't be thrown out. I'm Marty Cluckin' McChicken. You hear me?
McChicken!
Honey? I can't be thrown out.
Take it easy, Marty.
Doris, he sold at McDonald's.
I threw her out. Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Let's get your stuff and get out of here, okay?
Okay, Boss Bird. But promise us we're gonna do something stupid.
No, we are.
That I'm sure of.
Wait a minute. Just one tiny minute.
Yeah. Marty.
Don't throw
Marty,
up.
no.
Don't throw up.
Laura!
Come on.
Laura!
Stella!
For cluck's sake.
Is that how that goes?
Look, I got something in the car that'll help you.
I have a miracle cure in the trunk of my car. I just need to dig it out. It'll help me get the kid back on his feet.
Here it is. My beloved flask. Contains a killer cocktail handed down to me by good old Dr. Bubo. There's nothing else of use here.
The flask and what's in it has saved my life countless times. It contains a strange potion, the recipe for which was handed down to me by old Bubo. I'll take it to the grave with me, that's for sure. That's a nice looking flask, though.
He's not gonna talk to me until... It's impossible to dislodge him.
What?
Have some potion.
You wanna kill me?
Take
Marty
a few
McChicken's
deep
greater than
breaths,
Marty McFly?
everything
Yeah.
will be fine.
son of a chicken.
Yeah, I am.
Better?
Yes. Lucky you.
Well, there you go.
But never again.
Agreed. Shall we go?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, and if you puke in my car, I'll pluck you and cook you alive.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
That's my boy.
Hey, we got him. So she seems mad. She's throwing a lot of shit out of there still. We got him.
There's nothing.
Alright, is it time to go? Wait, hold on. Clawville Police Department, a bunch of scum fighting against the even larger scum. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description. Welcome to the Clawville Central Police Station. That's where we are now. Ice station. Yep, that's great.
I'd never seen Marty so dead drunk. It didn't bode well for the evening. I was just about to call the whole thing off, but after a nap in the passenger seat, he woke up, innocent as a day-old chick. Fists, bullets, or booze, this damned cock dodged them all, but Laura hit the only tender spot he has, his overly large heart. We were standing outside the station, waiting for him to compose himself before going in. He avoided my gaze, and I didn't blame him. In over 10 years of working together, I've never seen him let himself get this low. Well, there's a first time for everything.
Listen, man, I...
Don't get started, Marty, okay? Just take a deep breath, and let's get going.
Yeah, right. You just forgot to tell me what we're doing here.
Well, I didn't want to wake you. You were snoring so sweetly in the car.
Just like Momo.
sorry.
He snores sweetly.
Right now, we need paperwork to enter the Hive.
Yeah, sure. Wait, what?
We're going
Right,
into the
right,
Hive,
partner.
Marty. It's the name of the
We
game.
got some business in Roachtown. Anyway, it'll give Laura a chance to cool off.
Oh, clucking hell. Can we maybe not talk about that?
Whatever suits you, partner.
Listen, do you have an aspirin? My brain is trying to burst out of my skull.
Nope. But if Monica's here, I'm sure she'll help you.
Ah, good. She's always there when you need her, huh?
Uh-huh. I just hope the old bone chewer won't be in.
Blood boil? You know the dog that barks doesn't bite.
Yeah, right. Just sends you on unpaid leave.
I don't know. That sounds like a pretty nasty bite to me. Propaganda poster.
Trust old Blood Boil to be so subtle.
But a tank? Really? Come on.
He's always liked big things.
Lucky for us.
You're not wrong there.
War against crime is real. Join the fight.
This poster is total lunacy. But maybe that's why, in a strange way, I like it. And with the state the city's in right now, maybe we do need tanks.
Yeah, maybe.
Cold.
Yeah.
It's the ice station.
Atmosphere is pretty frosty around here.
Ha ha ha. Huh. Message received. Huh.
I like how much stuff you can click on. Those we will never forget. What's it say? Jadney Roberts, Charles Dawson Ward, Carlton Phyllis, Mason Roys, Maximilian Armin Payne, Humphrey Spiegel, Elvira H. Parker, Laszlo Granitis, Patricia Mendez, Alphonse Mirage, in memory of the Great Police Massacre.
In memory of the Great police massacre.
Rest in peace, comrades.
All the friends we lost. Even clucking Phyllis and Royce. Shit, I never would have thought it, but I missed those two spiky bastards.
Yeah, the Force won't get over that night anytime soon.
Clawville is really on the brink, right, buddy?
Yeah. And don't call me buddy.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Boss Bird.
Rest in peace, fellas. I hope things are a bit better on the other side, because it's clucking grim here.
Nothing else to click on besides going in? Nope. Alright. Monica Rosen, Hummingbird. Millisuga Helene, the real mother goose of the Force. Receptionist, nurse, and a friend in one fragile, tiny body, with all the good and bad of those roles. Can't count the number of times she has done us an unrepayable favor, putting her own beak on the line. Ah, dear Monica, where would we be today without you? The police massacre. Phyllis, Royce, Jardine, and many others. 12 members of the Clawville police force were killed in a botched raid when they were caught up in a gang war between the Scalybacks and the Golden Fang clan. The city has not seen a brutal shooting like this since, although many fear that if the rampaging gangs and clans are not contained, the incident will be repeated. Gotta get permission for Hive entry, and we gotta get an aspirin for Marty.
Well, well. If it isn't the chicken police in the flesh.
The hens that lay the golden eggs, huh?
Moses.
Plato.
Evening, gentlemen. Now get lost. Marty's having a rough night.
Everything all right, Marty, my boy? You look like you've been swimming in the Times. Or are you just juiced up?
Aw, are you mewling at me, tiny tiger? I'm sorry, it's hard to hear you from up here.
Rude?
What did you say?
Please don't do this, Plato. We're so much better than that.
Stand down and let everyone go to their business. Not only crappy detectives, but they're chicken shits too. Ah, for cluck's sake. I'll be the good cop this playthrough.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, Moses is right.
Okay.
Whatever.
Moses, Plato, the later the better.
Indeed.
Look at a hobo!
Who's that guy? What's he doing here? He seems lost.
Well, ask him.
No clucking way, just look at him.
Well, maybe he's looking for you. An old friend of yours. A classmate from the Moron Academy.
Rude?
Your sense of
Sonny!
humor is getting old and rickety, just like you.
Because I'm spending more and more time with you, buddy.
Ooh.
Man, this place is starting to look like an asylum.
Why? Just because he's scruffy and messy and smelly and has a weird sparkle in his eye doesn't mean he's crazy.
I don't know, the weird sparkle.
I mean, yeah, he probably is.
Yeah.
Let sleeping lions lie.
You really can't think of a better lion joke?
Nope.
That's a shame.
That is a shame.
Sleeping lion.
You really can't.
Where's my gal? Monica, where are you?
To see the front desk without Monica.
It really is. I don't know if I've seen it empty since she's been working here.
We should look into this mystery.
Yep, we shouldn't, but we will.
Yep. I can still smell her. There's some almond, lavender, maybe some orange, and yeah, it's certainly some kind of exotic orchid.
You
I love
should be
orchids.
right.
Who, me? Never! I was actually raised by wild dogs, so I developed a way to smell 1,000 times better than normal chicken.
Marty, buddy,
Yeah?
shut the cluck up.
Yeah, shut the cluck up.
I can still smell her.
Moses wildflower, Tibetan sand fox, Vulpes ferulata. Moses is a real enigma. He is said to have been a prodigy even as a child and solved his first predation case at the age of 12. Whatever his brilliance, it doesn't change the fact that he is a cold, snobbish, and quite insufferable character. Moreover, he and his partner Plato have always coveted our position as two of Clawville's most successful detectives. Now while the chicken police are around, my friends. Plato Manuel Palladius, Pallas's cat. Otto Colubus Manu. Plato is a veteran who, for some strange reason, is now trying to forget the horrors of war by serving on the Clawville police force. He asked me, picked up the worst possible place to do that, but what do I know? Anyway, he's Moses' faithful sidekick, shadowing the sly fox wherever he goes.
The building is just like the people who work in it. A complete wreck.
Ooh.
As crappy as it looks. Why do I have the feeling that it'll still be here when we're long gone?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Philosophizing about buildings. Why am I doing this? Am I going senile?
I don't know, mate. Are you?
Philosophizing. It's been dead for years. Besides, Marty was the only one who drank that garbage. Nothing exciting, really. Trust me. I mean, really. There's nothing interesting there. Trust me. I've been doing this a long time. I mean, really.
Why can't I look at this guy? A tired colleague?
I feel you, brother.
You look even worse.
Thank you, dear partner. I can always count on you for support.
And yet you haven't kissed me in weeks. Not even a peck on the cheek.
Employee of the month?
Yeah. Tough times, eh?
Tough times, man. I'm surprised I can't click on this. I guess we'll look at Moses.
Ah, the great Moses and Plato. What a pair of clowns. Just what we need.
Never mind them, Marty. Ever since they solved that case on the Clawville Express, they think the world revolves around them. But they're still in second
Ooh, the
place.
Clawville Express
be
case.
easy.
Is that the one that the spin-off is about?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm kind of excited to play that.
Ah, the great Moses and Plato.
All right. The last train to Clawville. A case that is almost legendary, although no one knows how exactly it happened. Meredith H. Marble has even written a novel about it, although the truth of the story is widely disputed. In any case, this highly mysterious case has made Moses and Plato almost as famous as the chicken police. Cool?
Sorry to bother you guys, but have you seen Monica?
Uh-huh.
And can you tell us where we can find her?
Oh, of course. You just have to ask. She went down to the shooting range.
The shooting range? Monica? Are we talking about the same person?
To be honest, I was surprised too.
Strange.
Quite.
Yeah, thanks anyway, guys. Have a nice standing around and doing nothing. While we're on the subject, why are you here this time of night?
That's, classified.
Oh, classified.
Correct. Inspector Bloodboil has asked us not to tell anyone anything.
Wow, must be important if you got the third and fourth best detectives in town on the case.
What did you say?
Just the truth, cutie kitten.
Hold me down, Moses, or I swear.
Damn it, Marty, stop pulling his tail. Look at him. His head's gonna explode.
But he's so cute when he's angry. I mean, look at his fur standing on end.
It looks
Calm
mad,
down,
bro.
Plato. We've got work to do. We have real business to do.
Yeah, you're right, Moses. They're not worth it.
No, we're not. So long, boys.
Ah, meow.
That's funny. All right. Monica's supposed to be at the shooting range. Moses and Plato's secret mission. We need to find out what the boss has tasked the fellas with. Okay, read it as bees. All right,
The detective genius and his pussycat.
What's your secret mission?
So, this secret assignment you got from Blood Boil.
What about it?
Come on, we're all friends here, right?
There is no way.
Come on, fellas. For old time's sake.
Ha, what old times?
Come on, old bird. Say something.
All right, I give up. Who cares? It's something petty anyway.
Petty? Bah! You call it petty to uncover...
Plato,
What?
mind your mouth.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Moses. You're not getting nothing out of us, birds.
We almost did, though.
Almost had it.
Yeah.
What about old Marrowbone?
Chief Bloodboil is not in tonight. Lucky for you, I guess.
What makes you say that?
Come on, Santino. I can tell you're up to no good. Maybe a little private investigation?
Don't be ridiculous.
Am I? I see. Well, good evening, detectives.
Yeah, you too.
All right, time to go to the shooting range. Oh wait, hold on. Moses and Plato are on some kind of secret off the books investigation. All right. Damn.
Monica Rosen. A tiny, fragile body housing a rock-hard woman with perfectly polished nails, a sharp beak, and an even sharper mind. She's a real machine, a workaholic, and a mother goose who always does what she has to do. And for us, she sometimes does a little bit extra. She's like an anchor holding a tiny boat in place on a boiling sea. So it genuinely surprises us to find her upset. Something must have happened.
Oh my goodness, I'm in love.
No, you're not. Pull yourself together.
What could have happened to her? She's never been down here before. In fact, she's never left the front desk. And the gun?
Yeah, but it's none of our business.
We're detectives, Sonny. Everything's our business.
Oh, that's quite a catchphrase.
Yeah, I should have thought of that before, like a whole career before.
Yep,
Well, that ship has sailed.
it sure has.
Marty? Ha! The gun nut. Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman.
Someone here has a sophisticated sense of humor.
I think it's pretty apt.
Ha ha ha. Wait a minute. It wasn't you, was it?
What, me? Don't make fun of yourself, Marty. It's so childish.
Yeah, mm-hmm. I'm watching you, old bird.
Yeah, leave me alone.
I'm watching you.
Everything you love is in this picture. Women, guns, and you.
You know what? That's what Laura says, too.
Oh, chicken crap. I didn't mean to imply that.
It's okay. Probably doesn't matter anymore anyway.
She'll calm down. You'll see.
Maybe.
Oh, clucking hell. Let's just drop this, okay? I'm not good at this.
Nope, you're not.
Everything you love is in this picture.
He is not good at this. All right. Ooh. Each body part's worth a different score? We gotta get headshots all day, every day. Watch out for civilians. Opponent reaches you, the game's over. Oh, let's try Magnum first.
was a pleasure.
Fuck.
You can do it.
Got a pew pew. Round 4. How many rounds is this, dudes?
Pleasure. You can do it.
There's more? Oh my lord.
It was a pleasure.
They almost heckin' got me.
You can do it.
Yeah, we broke 10K. Let's go.
It was a pleasure. You can do it.
Got me. Oh my god.
It was a pleasure. You can do it.
Doing good.
It was a pleasure. You can do it.
How long is this?
It was a pleasure.
The game just ain't ending. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they got me now. All right. That's pretty good, though. I want to try one more weapon. Oh my god, the reload's so slow. I don't like this. I don't like the shotgun. Let me try the Tommy really quick. Holy shit, the accuracy on this is pretty shit. Yeah, the pistol's really the best one.
You can do it.
I kind of hate. Yeah, I'm kind of done with this. Save my game.
Wee.
It auto saves, dude. All right, I will drink water though. Where's my water? There it is. What's up with Monica? We gotta know what's up with her. All right.
She seems troubled.
Pato the Cato, I will pato her. Pato him.
Something must have happened.
Yeah, something did happen.
Hey, Mon. What's up? It's a little, unusual finding you here.
What? Who? Me? Oh, no, it's nothing. I just came down to chill out a little. And it's already better.
Unlikely.
Chill out a little.
Exactly. Yeah. Chill out, you know.
Well, if anyone I can understand, I spent half my life down here, but I've never seen you here, Mon. Especially
With a huge clucking gun in your hand.
Oh, that? Oh, it's nothing really. I've just been under a lot of pressure lately, and I thought I'd give it a try. It felt pretty good, honestly.
Amen, sister.
By the way, you're looking a little ragged, Marty. Did something happen?
To me? Oh, no, nothing. Just,
He's got a clucking hangover, Mon.
Hangover? I thought you never drink.
well, first time at the range for you, first time at the bottom of the bottle for me. Looks like it's a night of firsts, huh?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Thanks, Mon.
Anything I can do for you guys?
Aspirin?
I assume you're not here to just chill out, right?
Sharp as always, Mon. We were looking for you.
Well, I'm here. So shoot.
Ooh. Something's really bothering her. However hard she's trying to hide it, Monica's something on her mind. I'm worried about her. It'd be nice if we could find out what happened to her.
So what's up? What are you doing here at this hour?
We could use your help, sweetheart.
I'm at your service, boys. Ask away.
Marty's
Do
headache.
you happen to have an aspirin? Marty's pretty useless right now.
Yeah, I've got a jazz band in my skull. I think a trumpet solo is playing right now.
I have some in the medical kit at my desk. Come by whenever.
Oh, thanks, Mon.
Oh, she's so nice. Look at that halo.
Hey, Mon. Listen to this. Sonny is going on a trip around the globe.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Huh?
He never told you? But I thought you two were pretty close.
Yeah, me too. But
Ooh,
whatever.
Sonny's in
He's not
trouble.
gonna go anyway.
Oh,
Wait, what?
doubting him.
That's what I told him. He's just beacon, but he's staying anyway. He and Clawville are in a long and bad marriage.
Exactly.
Hey. I'm standing right here, okay?
Yeah,
Yet you don't deny it.
Oh, hello, Sonny. How are you?
That's pretty funny. Okay.
So,
I need to get into the hive.
Papers to enter Roachtown, Mon.
Furry heavens, boss bird. I knew this day would come, but so soon?
What day would come?
The day you finally get yourself killed. But why do you have to drag poor Marty into it? He's still so... well, he's not so young anymore, but he's still full of hope.
Thanks, I guess.
Sweetheart, we just have a case there, that's all. We can't do it from the outside.
Why don't you ask that bug friend of yours, Frank? He's helped you out more than once, hasn't he?
I think part of this is about him. He might have gotten himself into trouble. Again.
And you think you're the ones the poor residents of the Hive need?
This is important, Mon. I mean, this time, it really is.
That's what they all say.
On.
Wild heavens. Okay. But you owe me one. Again.
You're an angel.
Oh yeah, I am. I'll add it to the list.
How does it work?
I'll give you the permit at the front desk. But you'll need another detective to sign it as a witness, because you can't count on the boss's support.
No problem. I got Marty.
No, you're partners, so I need someone from the station who's not Marty, but equal in rank to you.
Oh, okay. Maybe Boscarelli, the shaggy bone chewer.
He had a tough case in the
We already
Calavera
know who it's
Hills.
gonna be.
Some serious cat fight. You know he's got cat allergies, so he's on forced rest.
Well then,
There is no one left but...
Moses.
and Plato.
You're like two eggs, boys, you know that? But yeah, you're right. They're the only ones you can count on right now.
Chicken shit. Thanks anyway, sweetheart.
Yeah, no worries.
We gotta get them to be nice to us. We gotta play nice with the boys. We must swallow our pride and ask Moses for help. Let's get that aspirin.
Well, have you talked to Moses about the license?
No, not yet. We didn't have the balls. I was gonna say time.
Sure. We had neither time nor balls, Mon.
I see you're
Shut up,
tired.
Marty.
Are you sure you're gonna throw yourselves into the night in that state?
What? We're at the top, honey.
From there, you can fall the hardest.
She ain't wrong.
How can I help you guys?
We're fine for now. Thanks, Mon.
Thanky, danky.
I need that aspirin.
My head's still splitting.
Just take this.
Thanks, Mon.
You'll be all right in a minute, you big chicken.
Yeah, I hope so. Because right now, I've got a feeling this is gonna be my last night.
Hey, no cryptic prophecies, Marty. You're proved right too many times.
Yeah, okay.
Everything okay?
So, everything all right with you, sweetheart? It's unusual to see you here.
Sonny, guys, it's okay. Really, I'm fine. I'm just blowing off some steam.
With a bunch of bullets.
As you say, Marty.
Well, okay, Mon. What have you heard about the Hive, Mom?
The
I don't know
Hive.
much more than anyone else, Boss Bird. But there's big trouble in there.
You mean the riots?
Mostly, but not just that. After he brought the Westler Empire down, smaller gangs have targeted the place. And if I'm not wrong, Mixed Mob has already settled in there.
Yeah, we heard about that. The Golden Fang clan. You think they're more dangerous than their silly name?
It's hard to say yet.
But Roachtown ain't our jurisdiction.
You got it. The Hive remains off limits and Blood Boil is adamant.
Actually, that's part of why we're here, Mon.
The Hive? Oh, you're not.
Yes, my dear, we're going into the Hive.
He said the thing!
And we need your help. What about old Marrowbone?
Blood Boil? Oh, he's been busy lately. The king is determined to end the gang wars, and Blood Boil is his trump card.
You mean his lapdog. Anyway, it's about clucking time we put this place in order.
You're not the only one who thinks that. It seems our king has seriously changed lately.
For the Wild Ones. Someone replaced him with his evil twin?
Haha, very funny. But it's more likely to be his new advisor behind it.
New advisor? Huh?
Are we
A
talking
vizier!
about abroad?
Bingo. Are you getting a little tingly on your comb, Hotshot?
Something like that.
So they rolled the old dog back in.
Yeah, he has to go to parties and other public events all the time. He's got a bad stomach, but he's got to attend if he wants the crown to support the police with more funds.
Imagine
Interesting.
the old timer in a tuxedo.
It kills him. But he's doing it for us.
Oh, what a martyr.
Don't be so mean, Sonny.
But that's my trademark.
Alright, what do we got? Crime lords of the Hive. The Hive has its own criminal gangs. Perhaps the largest and most influential of these is the so-called Great Web, led by a living legend, Zenaida the Spider Queen. Two other smaller mafia families control the insect district, but they are all under the influence of the Great Web. The Golden Fang Clan is one of the largest and most influential gangs to rise from the ruins of the Westler Empire. Their leader is Mongrel Mick, aka Mick Castle, a mandrill who named the gang after his golden fang. Oh, this is the dude who shot the guy in the opening. The king of Clawville is King Hector III, who is colloquially known as the Fox King, reference to his species, but more to the fact that the people of Clawville know their monarch as a rather shady, opportunistic, and sly figure. In any case, the king has proved rather weak when it comes to fighting organized crime, and at the moment his main concern is making peace with Stavonia, while Clawville needs a strong leader more than it has ever needed since its creation. We got the aspirin from Marty. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go talk to these goons.
Hey, fellas. Glad you're still here.
Well, well. I never heard that from you before, Santino.
Make a note, because it won't happen again.
What can we do for you, chickens?
Oh, it's, just a little favor.
US topic.
What do you want?
Well, let's see.
Let's talk about gangs of the
We hear
Hive.
The gangs have been getting a little loose in the Hive lately.
Especially that Clucker Mick.
What do you think his secret is? Why has he managed to take over the Hive when others were struggling?
He allegedly made a deal with local insect crime lords. That is, he's trying to be one of them. But I suspect it's a convenient hiding place. And a good deal.
What a worm.
If he were, it would have been even easier for him.
Good one.
I wasn't joking, Martin.
So, he plays the enemy of my enemy is my friend game, huh?
Ooh, indeed. He's taken advantage of the fact that we can't set foot in there. The Hive's population treats us as enemies, so everybody wins. In his book.
Mick's not as stupid as I thought.
He learned a lot from his former boss.
Yeah? Well, he's gonna end up like him if it's up to us.
It won't be up to you. Mick is ours.
Is that a challenge?
We're not playing games, boys. We're stating the facts.
We'll see about that.
Does that have anything to do with their secret mission?
Hey, fellas. I heard you guys had some business in the Hive recently.
There was a little incident, yes, but nothing too serious.
Unfortunately,
We went to ease some of the tension there, but it didn't work out that way.
What do you mean?
we had the one and only Mick in custody, but he was released a day later for lack of evidence.
Wow.
As in, Mongrel Mick. Mick Castle, the head of the Cluck and Golden Fang clan.
Since you've let yourself out of the bag, Plato, my dear, Mick has been camping out in the Hive lately because he thinks we couldn't touch him there.
He's right about that.
Well, unfortunately, the sly ape is, at the moment. The Hive is still off limits, and since we don't have any incriminating evidence against him, he's untouchable.
And paperwork. If you have it, you can get into the Hive, right?
Wait, why are you guys so interested in the Hive? Are you going to...
Innocent curiosity, Moses. Nothing more.
Well, well, interesting.
We'd better be going. Don't take any wooden nickels, boys.
You're welcome.
We need your permission.
We have a small favor to ask.
That's what I call a surprising turn of events.
You're telling us.
I'm not gonna mince words. We need your signatures for a permit.
Ah, so you are going to the Hive. I thought so.
You thought so. Listen, a friend of ours is in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
The life-threatening kind.
That could be said of almost anyone in the Hive.
Moses, please. We're both on the same team, right?
Fine. But you owe us one.
We're used to it.
Those ain't just words, chicks. Once we help you, you help us. No questions asked.
As Plato
But you
says.
asked us questions.
So, we got a deal?
Ah, cat shit. Okay, Moses, but I'm not gonna shine your shoes.
We'll see. Let me know when you have the paperwork.
We will. Well, that was easy.
Too easy. We'll regret this, believe me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will.
They're gonna ask for something humiliating, right?
Well, those two are competitive. They're not unprofessional, but they could put us in danger.
Beyond what we already face?
Exactly.
Well, what's new? Our lives are a constant, needless, risk-taking roller coaster for which we get nothing but a series of scars and nightmares.
Right.
Sounds fun. So great.
Success?
Success. But at what cost?
I'll give you the permit. Just give me a second.
Yay.
We're waiting, Mon. We'll wait for you until the end of the world if we have to. What?
Any news?
Nothing at the moment, but you'll be the first to know.
Deal.
The papers.
Here. Just get Moses and Plato to sign it and you're done.
We can jive with this anywhere in the Hive? Jive in the Hive.
Marty.
It's just a piece of paper, Marty. It'll be useful once you've set the Hive on fire and you need proof you had permission to be there in the first place.
Nice.
But the Hive has its own life, its own rules. Its residents won't be impressed that you have a piece of paper issued by the Clawville PD. In fact, I wouldn't wave it in public if I were you.
Understandable.
Thanks again, sweetheart. You saved us, as always.
Come on, it's my job. Well, no, but I'm happy to do it for you.
Aw, she's so
You
sweet.
make my heart melt.
Let's go before we have to call an ambulance.
Take care of each other, boys.
Thanks, Monica.
Good luck, guys. Whatever it is you're doing.
We do what we do best.
May the big wild ones protect us. Any news?
Nothing at the moment.
Got a papers. Unsigned permission to enter the Hive. An official police permit authorizing the holder, a person of authority, to enter and, if necessary, take action within the boundaries of the Hive, i.e. the Cobbler District, which is closed under the Segregation Act 946. Under Section 12.6 of the Segregation Act, a person holding a permit may act only and only in urgent and emergency cases, but it's not required to write a report because of the special legal position of the jurisdiction. The permit may be issued only and exclusively by an officer of the Clawville Police Department of the Clawville Crown, and may be authenticated by the signature of the party senior, or in the case of an investigator, equal in rank to the person using the permit, signed by whoever it is.
The detective genius.
Alright, we gotta use the item on them.
Here you go, fellas. One scribble from you is enough, Moses, but you can sign it too, Plato.
I'll pass.
Let's see. Done.
It was a pleasure.
See ya, boys.
Sonny,
Huh? Yeah?
we'll be keeping an eye on you. And don't forget, you're in our debt.
Yeah.
We
okay.
know.
Anything else?
Nothing. Right now.
Well, bye, fellas. Okay, so what exactly are we talking about? I get that we're snooping around the Hive, but what about Frank? And where does Mick come into it?
Just relax. We'll go up to my place and I'll show you.
That's what she said.
Stop clucking around. This is big. You're about to see how big.
That's what she said. Never mind.
Marty, calm down.
Moron.
Okay, but all joking aside, I'm getting tired of being the last to know what case we're working on.
Well, someone's got to be last, right?
Don't be a jerk, Sonny.
All right. But you know, an hour ago, you weren't in any state for details.
I know, but are you gonna keep bringing that up?
I hope that was a rhetorical question.
Kinda.
Okay. Speaking of things left unsaid, what's the deal with Laura? She dumped you because you got drunk? And you got drunk because she dumped you?
You know what, Sonny? You're totally right. Let's just keep our little secrets to ourselves.
Suits me.
Sometimes I feel like I have a boil in my brain named Sonny, bursting with macho pride, smothered emotions, and dangerous secrets.
Because you read too much chicken shit.
Because we're in a noir game. That's how it be! Oh shit, there's a lot of updates. Oh, look, it's signed by Monica too. Signed and notarized permission to enter the Hive, a rare treasure and often a death sentence. Into the Hive! There's nothing to do but go forward. Let's go to the Hive. Frank's place. Frank, the best and probably only private eye in the Hive, lives here. The Hive's graveyard is the largest and oldest cemetery in the Hive. This is where the bodies disappeared, but I don't think they walked away on their own. 2 or 4 feet. Sonny's flat. My flat, which is also kind of my office. It's actually just a suite at the Atlas Hotel, a now run-done part of town. Courtesy of my friend... wait, hold on. We've already got that info, though. That ain't new. I feel lied to. Lips Graves, Frank's place, High's graveyard, Marty's nest. Let's go back to the flat for a sec.
Wow, what are all these boxes?
I told you, didn't I? I'm leaving this dump and going on a round-the-world trip.
Of course, you said a million times, but you just never started on it.
Well, this time I did. About a week ago, I think.
You've come this far in a week? Man, I can see you're really determined.
Good work takes time, okay? I've got a lot of stuff to pack. Who knows when I'll be back? Maybe never. Until then, Lewis is renting the place out.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with the good old carrot shredder?
Well, he's doing pretty well since he breathed life back into the hotel. He started renting out apartments to some pretty shady characters, but still, it's a start.
Shady characters? Like you?
Maybe even worse.
Oh my.
So it's not just
Oh,
him and
my.
me living here anymore.
That's great. You can finally socialize a bit, which you love so much.
Yeah.
Ah, very funny. I guess that's one of the reasons I had to leave.
Can't stand change, huh? No wonder, at your age.
Ha ha again. Anyway, now that Laura's kicked you out, I'm sure Lewis will be happy to give you a room. Or a closet. Just don't be too close to me.
Old sour rusty cock.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, because your hearing is already gone, old parrot.
Wow.
Oh, Marty.
Okay, I'm done. But didn't you say there was someone here you could introduce me to?
Oh, Cluck, I almost forgot. But she's gone.
Aw, man, you must have been hallucinating. Must be one of those old age things.
Shut the Cluck up.
Louis G. Hayworth, European rabbit. Cryptolagus cuniculus. He is an old friend, the owner of the Atlas Hotel, and therefore essentially my landlord. He comes from an old prominent Clawville family, but after his parents lost their vast fortune, the young rabbit had to get back on his own feet. He's been up and down, somewhere in between now, but he'll do anything to get back into the top circles. Got any more phone numbers in here? Nope, okay. Can't just call people for fun.
So, off to the wilderness, huh? All alone?
Why not? After all, it was my dream for, well, I don't know, 1,000 years.
I understand, but I mean, are you really gonna do it? Can you ever leave this town?
You really don't think I can, do you?
No, not really. No offense, boss, but you and this city, I think you've kind of become one over the years. I don't think either of you can exist without the other.
We deserve each other, huh?
You've both seen better days, and you're both on the verge of a total collapse.
Oh, thanks. That was surprisingly honest, even for you.
I think so myself.
Shut up.
And where does all this stuff go while you're traveling around the world?
It'll be in a locked room in the basement. Lewis will take care of it.
Just for your sad and beautiful brown eyes?
Well, almost. I promised I'd mention him in my memoir. He was crazy about the idea.
What memoir?
That's the point.
Ah, very clever.
I have a funny feeling that what goes into these will never see the light of day again.
That's morbid.
You know, if you really go, which I don't think you will, but if you do, I can recommend some places.
Really? What would you recommend?
Well, there's the Mahoma Islands, inhabited by cannibal tribes made up entirely of women. They'll seduce you and eat you.
Oh, that's fantastic, Marty. I've already crossed one destination off my list. Anything else?
Oh, you should really go to the Kaitanian Taoto Islands. Oof. Also dominated by women, they wear exotic clothing, and oh, there's a special female guard force who take you and...
Wait, I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Maybe Torogo. Classic destination full of wild animals and even wilder women.
You're shitting me, right? This woman thing. You're doing it on purpose.
What? Me? Nah. I'm
Wow,
not.
Marty.
Oh, yes, you are. And cluck you for that.
Yeah, cluck you, Marty.
Would you also go to Stavonia?
If war doesn't break out again, then maybe.
You know who you might meet there.
Who?
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky.
Oh, stop that. Now.
Okay, sorry. I just couldn't help myself. There's something really special about the way your face distorts when it comes to Natasha.
Every time I think you can finally act like an adult.
You like me this way, boss.
That's a reference to the first game.
Natasha, are you really in Stavonia?
Guess we'll have to find out, won't we?
Oh, well, at least I managed to quit smoking. That's something, huh? Oh, well, at least...
Ah, Meredith's last book. It's kind of a classic, but that title, Farewell from Fowls, is a bit sinister, isn't it?
I don't even know why it's here. Lewis bought it as a gift, and I didn't have the heart to throw it away, I guess.
Why didn't Meredith write anything about our last big case? It's been 3 years and nothing. What could it be called? I don't know, maybe Painted Red?
Painted Red? Really?
That's the title of the
Come
last
on,
game.
anyone could come up with a better title than that.
That's really funny.
My title would be Shut Up, Marty.
Shut up, Marty. Yeah.
Do you think she'll write a book about this case, too?
I doubt it, Marty. We're way out of fashion.
Oh, don't say that. Who would you replace us with? Moses and Plato? Don't make me laugh.
Maybe you can ask her in person sometime.
You know what? I will.
Okay. Come on, who cares about these stupid books?
Apparently you do.
Hey, wait a minute. What's this? You kept it after all? Oh, that's so cute.
There's nothing cute about it. I just forgot to throw it out.
We both know you're lying. And that just makes it all the cuter.
Please don't use that word. It makes my feathers stand
Calling
on
the
end.
old man cute.
My beak is sealed, comrade. This fragile secret stays between us. Boss, being displayed on your desk like this, it's a real honor.
You're lucky I framed it. That's a big deal in itself.
Wait a minute, now that you mention it, did you really go to a store, buy a frame, cut the newspaper article, and put it in there?
Well, why not?
You don't fool me. I see right through you, old man. We've been working together far too long for that. So who was it?
Yeah, give me a break.
Who was it? Come on, Bird.
Monica. Monica gave it to me.
Boom, I knew it. Ha!
All right, you caught me. Are you done?
Just give me a minute. I'm still basking in the moment.
Be my clucking guest. It's Marty making a big deal out of it. It's not a big deal. Just a memory.
But he kept it because he likes Monica. Meredith H. Marble, Bengal tiger, Panthera tigris tigris. Meredith H. Marble, famous author of the Chicken Police books. The series was largely based on real-life cases, but as we were not very willing to cooperate, Meredith presented the events in a rather loose interpretation, and often with a lot of coloring. She made us star cops in a sense, there's no denying that, but I've never trusted her. She's a real predator. She took our lives and fed on them throughout her career, but we didn't get any of the meat. Chitenya and Tauto Islands are the largest and most famous tourist destinations in the eastern region of the wilderness. Around 50% of their population is insectivorous, and their original ancient culture is mainly insect and reptile influenced. Recently, they have become one of the most popular exotic holiday destinations, although the local population is not so happy about the western opening. The Mahoma tribes are a tribal population of the Mahoma Islands, as among the few who have not yet been reached by modernization. They continue to live in their original matriarchal society, tribal society, which unfortunately still includes cannibalism. Tarago is one of the colonies of the Clawville Colonial Empire, an exotic remote country that, although under the jurisdiction of the Empire, retains much of its autonomy. The country is ruled by the Separs, high-ranking gurus or religious leaders, and although it has already embarked on a path of modernization, it is still richly imbued with its ancient and mystical traditions, and the caste system on which its society is based. Nice. Stavonia is the realm of eternal snow, one of the largest and most important superpowers in the wilderness. A country populated almost exclusively by predators, mostly big cats, and famous for its heavy-handed military regime. A proud nation, centuries at war with Clawville Colonial Empire, and currently engaged in a long series of peace negotiations with their rival.
She just vanished, even though I told her to wait.
Well, boss, I wouldn't want to be alone in this place either.
Don't be a jerk. An insect lady alone at night in Clawville.
Shit, you're right. Now what?
Well, we can't search the whole town for a lady in black. I hope if she found her mysterious way here unharmed, she can make it back, too.
Amen to that, brother.
Miss Melandra. Where did she go? And why?
Who knows, man? Hopefully she didn't get kidnapped.
Molly, your ex-wife.
Yeah.
Why did you leave this one up?
I don't know. There's a part of me that just couldn't take it down. I tried. Believe me.
Cluck, man. I understand. I really do.
Thanks, buddy. If she wanted me to find her, she would have done something about it. Still, I hope one day my daughter will find me. I stare at blank spots on
I forgot
the
he has a
wall.
missing daughter.
What the cluck is wrong with me?
Did you go in the bedroom?
Ah, this must be where you hide your huge cork board full of photos and newspaper clippings with your lunatic conspiracy theory that the world is actually run by over-evolved hairless primates.
Wow.
You need help. Really. Don't be afraid to ask.
But everything is so much more exciting in my head and somehow more colorful as well.
You know what? Good for you, Marty.
Good for you, Marty.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for me.
Over-evolved hairless primates. That's us.
The lion's den. Better not to disturb.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
Is my comb in a bad shape or what?
You never felt that sinking feeling in your stomach? That something really bad is coming?
Yeah, duh. I feel it every time you drag me into some shady affair, which has become quite common.
Don't be silly. I'm serious.
Don't you worry, Boss Bird. Maybe it's just a natural fear of dying. It's about time you developed it.
Is it possible to get anything serious out of you?
Probably not.
Laura asked me that once. Actually, more than once.
Really?
What do you think is waiting for us out there tonight?
Misery, Marty. Misery and suffering.
Oof.
Jeez, you're such a party pooper.
Yeah, what the
You're
hell,
trying to be
Sonny?
realistic. That's the right attitude. Like a string stretched to the breaking. What can I say? I'm an open book to you, partner.
So, another doomed damsel in distress. Just the usual, huh?
This is different, Marty.
Because...
When she came to see me, I was dreaming about an old case. Remember the fly named Novak?
yeah, it was a hell of a case. We almost ended up in the river. Twice.
That's the one. So, I was dreaming about that particular case, and then this woman came along, straight out of the hive. It felt like it just couldn't be a coincidence.
You mean, the hive is calling us?
As the flame calls the moth.
Ooh, that's poetic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. Listen,
I'm
Marty,
impressed, Sonny.
I've got something I've been trying to tell you all night.
Well, go ahead, boss. You can always be honest with me.
You look like shit.
Thanks, man. Jerk.
What was that?
I said jerk.
Oh, yeah, I got that right. So are you gonna tell me what happened with Laura, or what?
Let's leave it. It's too fresh.
Okay, I get it, pal.
All right. We could keep going, but it is getting late. I'm kind of eepy from having a bunch of wine with dinner. And we're about to get into some shit by actually going into the hive, and I don't want to cut that short. So I think we are gonna stop here for the evening. Is it too title? All right. Alrighty, chat. So that's gonna do it for us for the evening. Thanks, y'all, for watching my fellow over-evolved hairless primates. Hope you guys all had fun tonight. We will continue this next week for sure. I don't know which day, though. Ideally on Thursday. Probably Thursday, actually. But keep in mind, the 7.2 patch for Final Fantasy XIV does come out next week also. So we'll be doing several streams for that as well, so we can finish all the content. So, but we will squeeze in this probably next Thursday, so we can keep going on this lovely noir adventure. But for now, thanks all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope everyone is enjoying hope you guys like detective mystery games. I do. It's a lot of fun. We haven't done one in a long time, and there's no VoD records for the original one for Paint It Red, because that was before the VoD channel even existed. So, you know, that's kind of a thing. This will be the first full Chicken Police game that's going to be preserved. So, thanks to Dardarlinkling, Neoneko, anyone else in chat, Amy of Miss Lurkers, future VoD watchers. I appreciate all of you. For now, have a good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. The next scheduled stream will be on Saturday, where we're going to be continuing Yakuza Kiwami 2 for our Yakuza Saturdays, which are back, baby! And So much fun. We had such a good time. I wanted to keep going, but I was just like, holy shit, we've been streaming for like 6 hours. Like that was last Saturday, I think. So yeah, so that was we went on for a long time, and like it just went by in a flash, and it was so good. So look forward to that on Saturday. I don't know if we're raiding this week or not. Let me check. I don't think we are. It's a maybe. It's a hard maybe. It's a maybe, and we'll see. Okay, so we might see you guys on Sunday as well. But for now, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening and great rest of your week. And I'll see you all Saturday for Yakuza. And then no stream on Monday, but lots of Final Fantasy XIV next week. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.